Hello traders, Day Trader Matt here with thebusinesswithtrading.com, bringing you a trading strategy recap for Thursday the 26th of February. And today was a very interesting day. It's a very good example to show because you can see we really traded like shit today. You probably wouldn't expect to see that, but it is what it is. I'm a blunt guy and I'm going to tell you how it is. Today we had 3 trades. We were 2 for 1, but the one that we lost money in, we really made it count. So our maximum profit potential today was 6 points. That's what we look at in hindsight. That's a thing that I use as a gauge. How did the market trade versus how I traded or how we traded in the room. It goes from my entry point to how far the market went before it turned back over. And really the first trade is really what did it. Our first trade, we got short right up here. And we were able to write it down a little bit. And as price got choppy down here, we actually got out of the market. So we made 2.25 points on this. But you can see price, came up a little bit and then just rolled over. So that's a lot that price went before it actually came back up. Well, what we did is we were short right here. And, price came down a little bit, but then it reversed on us. And I was looking for more of a move down. It ended up taking us out. So we lost on that trade. And then we were able to get long down here. Long up here, and we were able to take some profit on this move. So it is what it is. We ended up with a 1/4 point. It was not a losing day, and that's really what I want to talk about. First trade, and a lot of times this would really kill a new trader. You get out up here and you're like, yeah, I made some profit. Then the market just keeps going, and you're like, oh shit, the market's going, what do I do? And a lot of times that would just really crush a new trader, especially when the market comes up and you short and then it stops you out. A lot of times it's difficult to come back from something like that, and usually it's a lot more mental than mechanical. That's what trading is. Trading is very difficult, and that's why only 2 to 5% are really successful at it. That's what the stats say. 2 to 5% are very successful at it. Some others might get by. They might not lose a lot of money, but they're not going to make a lot of money either. And then the majority of everybody are going to lose. 90% of small businesses fail in their first year. And it's about the same number for traders. The brokers are going to give you a different stat, but what are the brokers in the market for? To get more traders. Yeah, they're going to give you a biased stat. Just like the jobs numbers. Yeah, they're going to give you a biased stat because, the administration is trying to paint a picture, and a certain picture. It's not that they're just flat out lying. It's just that they're finagling the numbers in a certain way that makes them look better. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. It's not really my job to call it. I really could care less. But it is what it is. It's part of life. It's what happens. But I wanted to show this because it's a very good example. It's not just to show that, today was kind of a shitty day. It was to show that, it's okay to get out of a trade very early. It's okay to get stopped out. The thing is being able to try to come back from that, try to make something out of it. And that's really what trading's about. It's not about, a couple really successful trades, getting price line below $5 in 2003 and then riding it up to, crazy number. It's about the bad trades. That's really what make you as a trader. It's not the successful trades. It's the bad trades. And when I say bad, I don't mean bad. I mean, unsuccessful trades, but also, you have 4 different types of trades. You have good trades, bad trades, successful trades, and unsuccessful trades. And I separate them because a bad trade doesn't mean it was unsuccessful. It means you did not follow your rules. A good trade follows your rules. A bad trade does not follow your rules. And obviously a successful, unsuccessful trade, one makes money, one doesn't. But that's what you really have to look at. You have to look at it from that perspective because it is what it is. It's black and white, really. It's one or the other. There's no, well, I didn't follow my rules, but I made money. There's none of that. That's bullshit. That's what losers say. A loser, let's use basketball as an example. And you're playing against somebody, and they're way better than you. But they get injured, and the game's over, so you win. As a technicality. Yeah, they were beating you by 10, 20 points, but because they were injured, they had to quit. So, technicality, you win. Does that mean you're a winner? And it's the same thing. If you don't follow your rules and make money, does that make you a good trader? No, not even close. So I wanted to talk about that a little bit. Hopefully it made some sense to you. And now I want to talk about a trade that we made, I think last week. We got into it right here. Right here on the 17th. Johnson & Johnson, we talked about it. And it's really starting to break out. So far we're up 76% on it. That's pretty good. It's not too bad at all. We got it in on the 17th. Today's the 26th. That's a pretty nice move. I like it. But that's really what trading's about. It's about being able to get into something and, ride it to wherever you think it's going to go to. If it's not working out, you want to get out. Just like this trade here. We got in it and it went against us. We got out. That's what you're supposed to do in trading. You don't ride it. You don't stay in it. Oh, it's going to turn around. It's going to turn around. It's going to turn around. I'm pretty sure it's going to turn around. No, it's going to turn around. And then it starts to move lower, but look at it. Actually, it's probably better to zoom it out a little bit. So it came down here, came back up, and then it finally, yes, it did turn around. But it took it from 10 o'clock. Actually, I think we were in a few minutes before 10. Actually, no, we were in, actually right here. And chop, chop, chop. And then you finally at like 3 o'clock. If that's not stressful, I don't know what is. But if that's, that is bad trading. It doesn't matter what anybody says. That it is what it is. That's not how you're supposed to trade. That's not how you make money in the long run. So anyway, hopefully what I talked about made some sense. Something, point made sense to you. You can always leave comments below the video. I encourage you, no such thing as a dumb question, only the one not asked. So if you have a question, ask. That's what I'm here for. That's what the website was founded upon, is trading education. Our motto here is empowering traders through education. And that's what our industry is lacking, is proper education. It annoys me to no end that people get out there and they try to teach psychology, and they do it in a way that you're like, what the hell, man? It does not make sense. And people try to teach you with like 50,000 different indicators, and it just annoys me. But anyway, that's a topic for another day. So hopefully it made sense what I talked about today. I encourage questions. You can call me, email me, anyways, fine. If you call me, if it's late, I may not answer, but I'll definitely give you a call back. You know. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here in the markets. Thank you.